play, especially when she gets one to shoot from the corner.
Louisville leading by 17. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Westbrook pulls it in. Jacks up a 3. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 21 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
You know, Stan, you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Pulls up. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Puts up a deep 3. Stolen by Bosch. Pass to Lloyd. Bosch, the screen. Down low. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
And it's Stojakovic missing. Louisville leading by 21. Here's Reese. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Driving in.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
Pass to Lloyd. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lloyd's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Jordan. Knocks it loose. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And 2 teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter. And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Here's Cowell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Westbrook with the steal. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Ibaka. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Drains the three-pointer.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability there? Beautiful dime to set up his teammate. Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
It's his first trip to the line. So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Ibaka. Off target at the rim. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Louisville. 8-point game. Pass to Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got to...
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And 2 teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Outside Curry. Garnett, the screen. And a jam by Stephen Curry.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Stolen by Westbrook. Moving it up. Here's Edwards. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
To the middle. Outside for Curry. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Here's Tyson. Outside for Curry. Brings home the trifecta. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's blocked.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
The kick out to Westbrook. It's stolen by Edwards. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition break foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Louisville shooting their first free throw this game. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Well, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Indianapolis trails by 4. Carrington with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Such a smooth jumper, Nikola Vucevic.
"19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside, Westbrook with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indianapolis.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Carrington. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Louisville out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Stolen by Bosch. On the wing, Thompson. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, That's not a shot the defense should be giving.
On the wing, Carrington. Scoreless thus far. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that really makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Outside Bosch. From deep. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Pass to Tyson. Fires for three. Bosch grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Now Carrington. And he gets it to go. Carrington's got his first points of the game.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Carrington.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Indianapolis making a switch here. Thompson outside. Bosch the screen. To the inside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Beckers. From outside the arc. Bosch misses. Indianapolis trails by 3. Garnett the screen. Shot on the wing. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 6 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And this is why her coaches and teammates encourage her to attack. They know how dangerous she can be.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Carrington. Defended by Gordon. Garnett the screen. Here's Carrington. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And it's tied up with that one.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
.32 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the paint. Kicks it out to Gordon. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
.23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Stolen by McDaniels. And they're pushing it up. It's stolen by Cunningham. The 3 from Bosch. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Gordon a screen. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I like the activity of Gordon. Sets the pick, moves, gets the bucket. A high-energy player.
And the basket by Curry.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Here's Curry, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Louisville passing it around. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Curry. 16 points for him. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
3 points.
And it's a 5-point Louisville lead.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Here's Yang. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
It's stolen by Curry. From deep three-point territory. The long-distance three is buried. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
Absolutely hammered it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Garnett. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Indianapolis. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Here's Murray Boyle.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that. Straight to the basket.
Beal taking his time here. Here's Vucevic. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Outside for Curry. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. To the inside. Westbrook with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Pacers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, Westbrook has always been fearless. If he thinks his shot is there, he doesn't care where he's shooting it from.
Left side, Gordon. No good that time. Indianapolis leading by 4. Here's the 3. And Indianapolis another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. On offense, here are the Pacers. Now here's Curry. Takes the 3. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Louisville trails by 10. Cunningham fires. Outside Gordon. Another chance. That's off. On offense, here are the Pacers. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Curry. Nice step back. Sweet move.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Garnett, the screen. Trying again. Jordan pulls it down. That's tipped. And so it's Cunningham. They'll bring it up for Louisville. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Gordon fires. The long shot, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Louisville trails by 14. Left side Bosch. Big time fadeaway.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Pacers.
Thompson outside. Outside Cunningham. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Team foul.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Gordon. He's off from 3. Curry with him. And Indianapolis another 3. Edwards. Oh!
Assisted by Russell Westbrook.
Ends up